All right, so now we are looking at the question number 2, exercise F, right? So here are 3 sets. We have set A, set B, and set C, right? And we want to list the elements of the one on the question F, right? So let me write it here. We have the question F, right? Question F is a set of the pair x comma y. Do you guys remember this x comma y? This is a point in the Cartesian plane. X comma y, 1 comma 2, 3 comma 0, negative 5.3 comma 11, whatever. This is a point in the Cartesian plane. The first one is the x coordinate. The second one is the y coordinate. So now we are no longer working with just one number. We are working with 2. So we read it like this. Is the set of the pair or the point x comma y such as x has one characteristic. X equals twice y. X equals 2 times y. X is twice y. And also, x belongs to the set B. Now, the set B, I'm going to write it here in the board in a second because we also have a third characteristic. A characteristic for y. Y, this y, is an element that belongs to the set C. All right, so let's take a look at what is the set B, this one, and what is the set C, this one. So set B is going to be the set of the numbers here in the book 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Beautiful. And the set C is going to be the set of the elements 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So we have some odd numbers and we have some even numbers. All right, congratulations. So now if we want to, in question F, if we want to list the elements, we have to list them by making pairs, right? So we know a couple of characteristics. The first one is that the number x that we write has to be 2 times y, right? So we are going to take a y multiplied by 2, and that is the answer on x. For example, if I say y equals 1, how much is x? Well, 2 times 1 will be 2. So the pair will be 2, 1. Did you see what I did? This 2, 1 would be a good number for the first characteristic, for the first characteristic, just the first. The second number is twice this. The first number is twice the second. The first number is twice the second. All right, good. But we have to also take into account these 2 other characteristics. The first one is that the number x that I write has to belong to B. It has to belong to B. And yes, look, the number 2 belongs to the set B. So 2 is a good number to put in x. But is 1 a good number to put in y? The third characteristic is that y belongs to the set C. And in the set C, we don't have the number 1. So this one is not a possibility for the set F. It is not. Because we had the first and the second characteristics, but we didn't have the third. We need to find numbers, x and y, that work with the 3 characteristics. And the best possible way of answering this is to work backwards. Let's take a look. Let's think of the numbers in the set y, because it looks like that is the problem. If I select numbers y, I can find the ones for x. All right, so in y, let's think about a number in y. The first one, 3. So can I go like this, 3? Okay, yes, because y is an element in the set C. And what would be the x value for this one? According to the first characteristic, x is twice the value of y. In this case, x is 6. But we also need to take a look to the second characteristic. Is the x value, the 6 in this case, does that value belong to x, to b? Look at that. It does. So here we have our first element, the pair 6, 3. That is our first element. Now we separate elements with a comma. So comma and then another pair. Let's think about another one. Of course, let's go in an organized way. So let's work with 5. If I write a 5 here, I am working with the third characteristic. I am selecting a number from the set C, the number 5. What will be the x value for this one? Okay, the x value will be 10, right? Because we know x is twice y. So 10.
Thank you.
Okay, sure. But, I mean, if you can work from here, that is beautiful. But there is one catch. So I'm going to continue explaining this because there is one catch. Does 10 work for the second characteristic? Is 10 an element of the set B? And yes, it is. Look at there. Look at that. It is there. So we have our second set, our second element, sorry. Let's think of a third. Of course, work in an organized manner. So 7. For 7, twice the number 7 will be 14. And you would say, okay, beautiful. Let's work with the next element. But that would be a mistake because you need to think if this 14 works with the second characteristic. Is this 14 an element of the set B? And it is not. Set B only has 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 14 does not belong to the set B. So this one is not an element of F. It is not. If you continue working, if you work with 9, twice 9 will be 18, which does not belong to B. With 11, twice 11 will be 22, which does not belong to B. So we do not have any more elements that work with these 3 characteristics. So like that, we finish our set F. Set F only has 2 elements. The first and the second, 6, 3 and 10, 5. That is it. All right, any more questions, guys? Beautiful. So just like I said before, we're going to start the recording here. And as soon as you guys have any other questions, I'm going to start recording again. Thank you.